Yes, you are definitely looking correct. I have gathered 1015 token of the Fighter King coin stamps or whatever you want to call these currency here. So, if you want to know how to get as many or even more in a couple of hours, be sure to check this full video out. And if you don't know what these coins are or how to get them, I have a video explaining everything. You can see right there on the left on your screen where it says recommended video. Go and look for that thumbnail and also check it out in the right corner here. You'll be able to find the video. I'll be talking about how to play the event, how to unlock the event, and which rewards and how to get these coins. But if you already know all of that, be sure to check out this video to know how to get this many and even more. So if you take a look, I've already bought all the 10 tickets. I've bought the Awakening token, and I've bought all the costumes, and I still have 1015. So how I got all these is actually quite simple task to do. So obviously go into the event and you have the coins. So what works the best for me here, so if we for example go here and restart it, what worked the best for me is you can take the difficulty you're good with or feel comfortable with. So in my case, I feel comfortable with the extreme here because you can also apply basically your equipment stats also are applied. So what you're going to do is take a task, or not a task, a challenge, that where you have all the characters. If you do play, for example, extreme, you have to have all the characters, and that's actually for all the cases. You want to have all the characters leveled up, and they should be able to clear this quite easily, or should be able to clear it at least manually, or maybe auto. I'm not too sure how you want to do it. But in my case, I used to play this Team KOF since I have all the 3 characters, but I did find out that it became a lot easier for me to play this one here, because you can use any type of Demon Meliodas, you can use Merlin, and you can use an Escanor. So in my case, I have Lost Way Meliodas, I have Green Merlin, and I have both the Escanors, of course. So you pick this, and you might think you can only play these events once, but you're able to play them as many however many times you want to. You just need to have the coins. And because it is extreme, I can't get any of the characters, so if you did play it on normal and hard, you'll be able to get a character on your team for 5 coins. But I do recommend that you have all the characters. So basically, this is going to be the team I'm going to run. I have Lost Way Meliodas, Green Merlin, and Red Escanor. And of course, this is just going to be an example. It's going to be different from every other person, but this is the team I run. You can run something similar. And something else, of course, remember to apply or put on your equipment on your characters in extreme, because the stats does apply. But something else is you don't need the combat class to be able to win, and I will be able to showcase that later in the video. So we're going to take on the first match here, and unfortunately you can't auto through all of the basically challenges, since you have to auto apply almost every single time, I'm pretty sure, or at least if you have lower combat class you're not able to apply. So we can obviously clear this in auto, but I'm quickly just gonna clear it here for demonstration purposes, to show you how easy it is. And I know this can be a little bit tedious for me to show throughout the whole video, but I just wanted to show the entirety of the thing and also how long it is gonna take, so you can kind of time it yourself and see how long it takes for me to basically clear the start now to the end. And this is obviously manually, so it's going to be a little bit different, but still it does give a picture of how long it's going to take here. We're just going to go for raw damage here, and you can still obviously do this in normal and hard, but obviously the higher the difficulty, the more stamps, tokens, or coins, or whatever they're called, you're going to be able to get. So that's the reason why I take extreme, and I managed to get all of these stamps in just a couple of hours, and it's quite ridiculous the amount of I have now, 1015. I'm gonna spend all of them at the end of the video, but of course if you haven't gotten the tickets, go ahead and get the tickets, and go ahead and get the full Awakening stones and all the costumes. So as you can see, I just got 12 there, and we're just going to keep playing here, and I'm also going to show that you don't necessarily need the combat class. So this is going to again be an easy fight here. It's going to be a walk in the park almost, as you say. But nonetheless, here let's see how it's going to work out. It's not obviously difficult, at least for my part. It's going to vary in terms of the characters you have unlocked and got. So we're going to use this, and we're just going to want them to level up or plus main cards here. We can finish it off a lot easier. And of course, just pick the one where you have the characters fully leveled up. And remember, if you can, don't use the 5 coins they take from friends, because the more coins you have, the more you can play this, because it only costs 1 coin. I had 50 coins, I think, around when I had 0 tokens, and now I have 1,000 tokens, and I'm 16 or 17 coins down. I'm not too sure on the details here, but it was somewhere around that, if I'm not mistaken, to be quite honest. And we're gonna hit him with this. So hopefully this kills both the green units here, Gila and Jericho. Of course, it did not kill Jericho. What a shame. But we killed Tweegard. Tweegard. There we go. And also, be sure to check out my Twitter and Twitch. They'll both be linked down in the description, and they'll be also shown on screen, the overlay, as you can see. And big shout outs to you know who on Twitter for all the help of me creating this basically overlay here. I think it came out very nice, and I do thank him a lot for that. Or do thank the person a lot for that. So I think it's going to be in the 4th match here, and the 5th match we're going to have challenges where the combat class is high, so that's going to be against the Lost Vein Meliodas team and also the Commandments team here. So we're going to go again with this here, use this, we're going to use Eastern, and Eastern is going to proc a crit Lost Vein. So let's, yeah, and I'm kind of sorry that it's going to be this kind of tedious thing. You can obviously skip ahead in the video if you want to. I've kind of already explained it, but I just want to show kind of in time how much it's going to take. Unfortunately, they're hitting Merlin here, which is not what we wanted. Wanted them to crit on Meliodas, but we could get that. So, you know what? We're going to kill you. I'm going to hit with this here. Kill the Linty here. I don't want you. 13. And of course, Eastern's actually gonna attack his second turn, I think. Nice, we got 2 Meliodas cards. Oh, they actually killed my Merlin. But as you can see, they killed my Merlin. It's not a big problem here. Mistakes like that does happen, but I just want to kind of showcase the fastest way to complete it. So we're gonna do this and this. Probably gonna kill Eastern. Most likely gonna kill Eastern. Go. Nice damage. Oh, that actually did not kill the Eskimo card here. Okay. Now you're hitting Meliodas and critting on him. But we're gonna finish off here with Escanor. Yep. One shot her. I'm gonna move on to the more difficult stages, because they are gonna have a combat class of 125,000. So you can obviously run combat class through it, but in purpose of this demonstration, I'm actually not usually running. Oh, there's Lost Vein. There's 4 Lost Vein. This is the Commandment team, and as you can see, they have a combat class of 124,000. And for purpose of showing, I'm not gonna get a higher combat class. Usually I actually don't as well. I usually put all of these fights in auto fight. So yeah, they're not difficult by any means. And you can see them now dealing some damage to me. Why did she not crit? Okay, nice, she crit on the second team. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit this, and we're gonna hit you with Escanor. We're obviously gonna try and kill Menascula here first because of her passive, which makes an allied on her team not die for 3 turns basically. They're gonna revive with Slither health. only got one Meliodas card. And of course, we're on Escanor when he has. Well, he doesn't have. Okay, nice. I'm just mumbling here. We're gonna get your Melascula here. This. And we're just gonna hit with this here. Yeah, that's why I used the Escanor card. Didn't want to use the Merlin card on her one. We're almost dead. Okay. Zeldris, that's fine. And we're gonna kill them next turn. The Meliodas ultimate. I don't understand how he doesn't crit him. Didn't even crit as well. What are you talking about? Okay. It doesn't really matter. We're just gonna kill them here. Doesn't matter. And again, also something else. If you haven't checked out my PvP videos using the new KOF collab characters, check that out. The link down the description. I guess. That was that. That was it. I don't know how long it took, but it differs in comparison if you do get. And then you just keep running the same map. You go over and you play it whichever you want to. So if it's hard or normal, so in this case, if I do show normal, you're only gonna get around 16 coins here. And if you take it on hard, you're gonna get 28. So obviously, the higher difficulty, the more points or stamps you're gonna be able to get. And now, as you can see, I have going to the shop here. I have 1,063 coins, and it took me around 8 minutes, or not 8 minutes, 7 minutes, I think, by manually playing. But you can obviously put each fight on auto, and you can just do it whilst watching something else. So if you have your phone in your hand and watch YouTube or something, or whatever you want to do. But since I've got all the costumes and all the special things here, I'm gonna go into both the growths here and see. So I obviously want these materials here, so I'm gonna get all these. Let's try and spend them to see how much we can buy, if we can even buy everything from the shop. So if it's enough, we're gonna buy them in order of what we want. So we obviously also want this. So nice and Vanya Ale. We're gonna get some awakening stones here. Cost a hefty amount there. We're already down to 700, and we're almost. Let's just buy everything here. Let's see how much we're going to be down to. We're down to 600. Perhaps we're even going to have something left. I'm not going to buy here again. That's going to cost 100 more. Now we're down to 503. Now we're going to be down to 463. Let's see here if it's going to be enough. Okay, so we've got 10 chests. They cost 10 each. I even think I have too much. Yeah, probably I have about 163 too much here. So I've grinded a bit too much, I suppose, on this thing here. But it didn't take me too long of a time. So I have 163 left, and I've purchased everything there is. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, and if you did come this far, I'll greatly appreciate it if you can leave a like and also subscribing to the channel. And hopefully I'll be able to see you next time. Peace.